Hey guys, what's up? It's Rohit from Onorad. Hope you're all doing great and welcome back to another car review. And look what we have here. It's the facelifted 2022 Hyundai subcompact crossover SUV, the Venue. So I'll walk you through the exteriors, interiors, engine specifications, features and the on-road price. So consider subscribing this channel for more such car reviews like this and tap on the bell notification for the latest updates. Now the Venue. It's been in Hyundai's or the Hyundai's lineup since its introduction in 2019 and has dominated the segment for a while, and now fast forward to 2022. The subcompact SUV segment is totally fierce. People have a lot of options to choose from. So Hyundai has revamped the existing Venue with some new exteriors and a few first in segment features in order to keep up with the competition. Speaking of competition, the Venue goes against the rivals such as Ford's EcoSport, Tata's Nexon, Nissan's Magnite, Mahindra's XUV300, Renault Kiger, its Korean sibling Kia Sonet, and the newly launched Maruti Suzuki's Brezza. Now let's talk about the changes, or rather the updates that have been made. So the front fascia has got a new styling. It features a dark chrome rectangular studded grille, which has been inspired from its bigger siblings like the Tucson and the Palisade. Then you've got halogen turn indicators followed by LED projector headlamps with cornering lamps and DRLs, which we have seen on the pre-facelift version. However, the lower bumper has been redesigned. You can see the air curtains on either sides, completed by a skid plate finished in silver color. Now moving on to the sides, the Venue comes with two 15x60 section 16-inch wheels with diamond cut alloys on this top end variant SX option. On the other hand, the lower variants are fitted with 15-inch wheels. These alloys have a different pattern this time and they look much better than the previous ones. On the sides in the lower portion you've got claddings with flat black finish just to give that SUV-ish look. The door handles are finished in chrome and comes with keyless entry function. Then moving your way up, you've got electrically adjustable wing mirrors with LED turn indicators followed by silver roof rails and a sunroof. In terms of braking, you get disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear. And as standard, Venue comes with ABS with EBD. Then making your way to the rear, there's a shark fin antenna on the top, followed by a high mount stop lamp, defogger and a wiper on the rear windshield. So just like the front fascia, the rear has also been redone. And now it looks much more better, especially with the tail lights that wrap all around the tailgate. And the design looks fantastic. Also, there are turn indicators on either sides. The rear parking camera has been placed here along with the parking sensors. And also a rear skid plate finished in silver just like the front. Alright, now let's open the tailgate. So just like the outgoing model, the Venue has a boot carrying capacity of 350 liters. Not the best in class in terms of cargo area, but it does the job though. Underneath the boot there's a space saver spare wheel which isn't an alloy. It's a steel one. There's a trunk light and that's all about the boot. Now let's check out the rear seats. The doors open wide enough so the ingress is great. The openers have a nice silver finish. There's a bit of leather treatment on the side armrests, followed by a door bin large enough to fit in a 1-liter water bottle and a speaker next to it. Now coming to the seats, you get this part leather and part fabric seats for this top end model SX option, while the lower variants comes with fabric seats. This facelift Venue is launched with a few first in segment features, which includes this. Yes, the rear seat is 2-step reclinable, which gives much more comfort for those long journeys. These seats have adjustable headrests with an armrest in the center along with two cup holders. Alright, now let's get in. So as you can see, I've got ample knee room and leg room. The headroom is also great. The front seats have scooped out backs, which adds more room. In terms of convenience, you get rear AC vents, 2 USB charging ports. There's a reading light on top and grab handles on either sides. That's about it. Now let's get to the front row as well. Chrome door handles with keyless entry and go function. Again, silver finished door handles with tweeters placed next to it. A bit of leather treatment along with driver side controls, which include power window switches, lock and unlock, ORVM controls and auto fold switch. You've got decent sized door pockets at the front along with a speaker next to it. Now time for the second first in segment feature. Yes, as you can see, the driver seat comes with 4-way electric adjustment, which is really handy when it comes to setting that precise driving position. However, the adjustment for the height is not electric. It is just manual, which is just fine. You can see the pedals right there along with the dead pedal, bonnet latch, and then moving your way up, you've got headlamp leveling adjustment along with ESC or traction control off switch, followed by an engine start stop switch. The AC vents have silver accents, so lots of silver color finish everywhere. Alright, let's hop in. So the Venue gets a flat bottom D-cut steering wheel which is nicely wrapped in leather and feels very solid. Coming to the steering column adjustment, it is tilt adjustable, not telescopic as such. Let me just turn on the ignition. There it goes. Coming to the steering mounted controls, on the left hand side you have your infotainment controls. And on the right side you have the controls for the instrumentation along with cruise control switches. So as you can see, this facelift Hyundai's Venue comes with a digital instrument cluster separated by a TFT MID or the multi-information display. You can actually browse through a lot of information here. The speedometer is onto the left and the tacho onto the right. Also, you've got all the gauges you need. Also, this venue features a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system. So it's all there right in front of you. Behind the steering wheel, on the left you have wiper controls, and on the right side you have the light controls. Now, this being an automatic variant, it comes with paddle shifters. So if you want to take control over those gear shifts, you can just put it in manual and use these paddle shifters. Now, the dash is made of hard plastics and it feels solid. The glove box has a decent storage, and also there's a cavity here with some ambient lighting. Moving to the center of the dash, there's an updated 8-inch HD touchscreen infotainment system, which has been separated by AC vents. So the infotainment system is updated with the latest software, which we have seen across other Hyundai models. Now, this infotainment system supports FM, radio, USB, Bluetooth, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Also, it has got 60 plus connected car tech features, along with features such as Home to Car, which actually works with Alexa and Google voice assistants. For instance, you can turn on the car's AC remotely by just giving a command, Alexa turn on my car's AC, which essentially keeps the cabin pre-cooled, and it's a pretty cool feature to have, especially on a hot sunny day. Usage wise, the interface is clean, the screen is pretty responsive, high-res and very intuitive to use. Then you've got manual switches and knobs to control the infotainment screen. Following that, there's a hazard light switch and AC controls. Now, the venue comes with an automatic climate control system, and you can easily adjust the blower speed and the temperature by just rotating these knobs. Then you've got an USB port, a 12 volts power socket, and a C-type USB port as well. Not to mention, there's also a wireless charging pad, so you can literally charge your phone or your gadgets in 4 different ways. Now, coming to the gearbox, this venue has a 1-liter turbo GDI petrol unit, so it features a 7-speed DCT or dual clutch automatic transmission. Also, you can opt the IMT variant for this particular 1-liter turbo GDI petrol variant. Also, there's an option for manual as well for the other petrol and diesel iterations. If you see here, there's a shift lock release switch, which essentially is a safety feature. In case if you have kids, you can just refrain them from moving the shifter by just locking it with the press of a button. Now, let's put it into reverse, and that's how the rear parking camera works. It doesn't come with any guidelines as such. Then you have a drive mode selector. I just forgot to tell you this. So essentially, the venue has 3 driving modes, namely Eco, Normal and Sport. So when you change the mode, the colors of the instrument console changes. Then you've got 2 cup holders and a manual brake, then followed by an armrest with an air purifier system, which can be turned on or off manually. The storage inside the armrest is pretty less, which is very obvious due to the presence of air purifier. Then moving your way up, the IRVM or the interior rear view mirror has auto dim function with an SOS switch as well. Then you've got individual reading lamps followed by a sunroof. So that's all about the interiors of this facelift venue. Now let's talk about the variants and the engine options. So there are actually 5 variants on offer: E, S, S option, SX and SX option. And this right here is the top variant, SX option, which features a 1-liter turbo GDI petrol unit that churns out 120 PS of max power and a max torque of 172 Newton meters, which is paired to a 7-speed DCT automatic transmission. On the other hand, there's another petrol engine and a diesel engine as well. So the other petrol engine is a 4-cylinder 1.2-liter MPI petrol unit, which produces 83 PS of max power and a max torque of 113 Newton meters, mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox. Similarly, the diesel is a 4-cylinder 1.5-liter CRDI unit, which produces 100 PS of peak power and a max torque of 240 Newton meters, which is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now coming to the color options, this venue is in polar white, and you have other 6 color options to choose, which essentially include silver, grey, blue, red and black. Now, if we take a look at the safety features, this facelift venue is equipped with 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, brake assist system, vehicle stability management, hill assist control, automatic headlamps, tire pressure monitoring system, ISOFIX child seat mounts, and has seatbelt pre-tensioners. Finally, coming to the on-road prices, the base variant venue E costs around 9,41,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam, and the top model SX option, which is right here, costs around 15,98,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam. I'll be giving you the remaining variants prices. You can check them on the screen. And if any Visa viewer is watching this video who is interested in buying or test driving a Hyundai car, you can reach out Lakshmi Hyundai, which is on Ramatakis Road, Visakhapatnam. So that's all for the review, guys. Hope you liked it. If so, give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much and have a nice day.